On day 1, I spawned in as a baby blood dinosaur. I looked around only to discover my people were heavily under attack by vicious cavemen. What the? Why is this happening? My dad burst into the room, looking panicked.
The blood fusion worked. We need to leave, son, now!
I confusingly followed him as we navigated throughout all of the chaos. It wasn't long, though, until we were cut off.
You think a blood dinosaur will stop us? We will stop at nothing until all you dinosaurs are gone! Kill them both!
What? The deadly cavemen then all rushed in. My father tried his best to protect me, but he just wasn't strong enough.
My boy, find the blood fossils. It's the only way. Ah!
Dad, no! I ran for my life, while the rest of the cavemen quickly chased behind me. On day 2, I was navigating the jungle while the cavemen were doing everything they could to find me, but I was able to lose them. Phew, that was close. I turned around and saw a strange bone covered in blood. Whoa, is this one of the blood fossils my dad was talking about? I went to go and pick it up, but suddenly I was clawed from behind. Yeah! Within seconds, my vision faded. I awoke and saw that I was trapped on a dinner table inside a massive fossil. There were velociraptors all around, looking hungrier than ever.
We get a big lunch today, fellas!
I can't wait to eat that red thing. I'm gonna gain like 5 pounds.
Oh no, I gotta get out of here. All of the raptors started to go to town, and one of them was charging right towards me. Ah! On day 3, the hungry raptor was about to bite into me, but something began to happen. I unleashed a loud blood roar, which sent the dinosaur flying back.
What the? Our food's fighting back!
Dude, I'm not your food! I quickly jumped off the table, but because of this, all of the other raptors took notice.
Oh, no you don't, pal! Get him!
Ah! I ran for my life as all of them were running towards me. Ah, stay away!
Operation Split, boys!
2 of the raptors then appeared on either side of me, but before I got caught, I was pulled away. Whoa! There with me was another small dinosaur.
Let me guess. They're trying to eat you too. Wait, you're the blood dinosaur.
Yeah. You know who I am? The small dinosaur signaled me to follow him, and it wasn't long until I saw that the raptors had taken the blood fossil. Whoa! Without hesitation, I ran for it, which caused all of them to spot me.
There he is! Hey, he's going after our new toy! Stop him!
On day 4, I managed to reach the blood fossil, and as I collected it, something began to happen. I grew larger in size, and now had 10 hearts. I felt stronger than ever, and could now perform my own blood slams whenever I wanted. Whoa, collecting the fossil just made me stronger? One of the raptors caught up to me, but with my new blood stomp, I was able to take him down. Ha-ha! Take that! Without hesitation, all of the other raptors then ran away.
I'm never eating again!
Oh, thank goodness I ran into you.
Yeah, now, how do you know who I am? The small dinosaur wanted me to follow them, and as I did, we made it all the way to a strange platform in the middle of a forest. Just then, the blood fossil in my inventory shot out and placed itself on the platform. Whoa.
You found the first of 6 blood fossils. Whoever's able to collect them all can forge the strongest dinosaur in the world, the Blood Beast. Everyone's looking for them, especially the evil cavemen.
Really? If they make him, they'll surely take down all the dinosaurs. I have to find them first and use it to take them down. On day 5, the small dinosaur and I formed a team. We immediately went to work by building ourselves up our own homes to stay in. I built up a deadly-looking blood den, while the small dinosaur built a nice jungle area with its own pond.
Those cavemen took my family from me too. I'll do anything to stop them. Call me Brock.
Nice to meet you, Brock. Just then, crazy deadly vines began to shoot out everywhere inside of our home. What the?
Consume everything!
What the heck? Why is this happening? I looked over and saw a vine trail leading out, so I better follow it. I did, and it wasn't long until I was in the middle of an underground tunnel. And after following long enough, I managed to find another blood fossil. Whoa, what are the odds? I went over to pick it up, but I just couldn't break through the vines. Yeah, nothing I did was working. Come on. Just then, deadly vines began to come out all around me, and before I knew it, I was trapped. On day 6, the vines brought me above the ground to its main hive mind, and I saw that they had claimed the entire jungle.
Ew, a new treat? Feed it to the core!
Oh no! But just then, a potion splashed, which caused them to go into hiding. What the? Psst. I turned and saw a little tribal guy.
Hurry, come on!
I didn't have a choice but to follow it. It wasn't long until we made it outside of the jungle at a small, pathetic hideout.
Watch it! It's not that pathetic. Yeah, we didn't have a choice. Those stupid vine things kicked us out of our jungle home, and it's all powered by the dumb fossil thing.
It is? Well, how about a deal? I'll help you take it down if I can keep that fossil. The tribal figures agreed and brought me to one of their small homes.
Follow this map, and it should take you to the key to stopping them.
All right then. I went over and followed the map. But as I heard a noise nearby. It was the cavemen.
Blood fossil is near. We're getting close.
The cavemen are here too. I have to hurry and be careful. On day 7, I finally arrived at the map's location, only to see a massive potion at the other end. I'm guessing that's what I need. I immediately ran towards it, but as I stepped foot on the temple, its floor began to completely change. Within seconds, I was now in front of a massive trial obstacle course.
A challenger, here to complete the Trials of Wood.
Trials of wood?
Yeah, man, we're in a jungle. Anyway, succeed and you shall get the potion, but fail and you shall fall to your doom. Begin!
I immediately began to jump from platform to platform, but a switch activated and tiny stone-like figures appeared.
Suck it, loser!
They began to shoot out deadly darts towards me and were about to knock me off. Ah! Hey! I was getting overpowered, but a burning rage began to fuel within me, which caused me to burst out a blood power so powerful that it launched all of them back. Because of this, I had finished the trial. Ha ha!
Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a bit shocked. But the potion, it's yours.
Yes! I immediately collected the large potion and was making my way back to the tribal men. But as I arrived, I saw something was wrong.
The deadly vines! They found us! Thanks for pointing out the obvious, genius! Run!
Oh no! I have to help! On day 8, I rushed in and was about to throw the potion on the plant. But just then...
Wait! You had to throw it on its core!
Its core? I then heard a loud... and turned over to see there, at its center, was the core. Right! I rushed over, while deadly vines were consuming the land all around me.
This sucks, man! This sucks!
I made it all the way over to its roots. But as I did, it unleashed a large slam, sending me back. Yeah!
All land will be consumed by me. All land!
Dude, no one likes you!
The large plant beast was gonna slam down again and take me down for good. But just before he did, I threw the large potion on it. Haha! Take that!
What? No! No!
Within seconds, the large deadly plant transformed down into a small little flower. Aw, I looked over next to it, and there was the blood fossil. After picking it up, I had upgraded once again. I felt stronger than ever. Now had 15 hearts and could shoot out poisonous blood sprays whenever I wanted. All right. But my celebration was cut short because in a matter of seconds, the deadly cavemen burst through the tree lines.
Looks like the baby blood dinosaur grew up. Take it down and get me those fossils!
Oh no! They rushed in, but one of the tribal guys used its staff to create a large wall between us.
We gotta get out of here now!
With that, all of us left just in time. On days 9 to 10, the tribal people and I safely escaped and made it back to my base. I quickly got to work and built them up a nice jungle hut, which was big enough to fit all of them. Sorry about your old home, but no one's gonna hurt you here, man or plant.
Thanks for everything. This is more than enough for us.
I then went over as the next fossil found its place on the Blood Beast platform. Nice. As I did this, I heard the sounds of something speeding down the river. I went to look and saw seahorses racing each other.
I'm so excited for the Great Swamp Race.
I know, right? And I heard the prize is crazy strong.
Prize? With that, I decided to follow them to the swamp. And when I arrived, I saw a bunch of seahorses, all here for the big prize.
Get ready to start your tail fins, because whoever wins this race will win a blood fossil!
Whoa! I tried to enter the race, but as I went up,
Sorry, you overgrown lizard. Only seahorses can enter the race. Oh.
the large seahorse then shoved me back. Yeah! Hey! Great. I gotta find a way to get that fossil.
Hey!
Huh? I turned over and saw a small seahorse swimming up to me.
Name's Fred. They kicked you out too, huh?
Yeah, but wait, you're a seahorse. Why can't you race?
They said I'm too weak, but I'll cut you a deal. If you can help me grow strong enough to finish the race, then you can have the fossil prize all to yourself.
Okay, deal. On days 11 to 12, we moved away from the other racers to prepare Fred for the tournament.
All right, if there's any hope of me winning this race, I'm gonna need an enchanted honeycomb.
Huh? What's that?
It doesn't matter. Just get it for me.
Okay, fine. Jeez. With that, I went deeper into the forest until I was able to find one at the root of a tree. Nice! As I was about to walk up to it, though, a giant frog hopped in front of me. Ooh, honey. Don't you dare! In a flash, the frog shot out its tongue and swallowed the honeycomb. It quickly started to hop away throughout the trees. Oh no! I can't let it get away! I chased after it, and once I was close enough, I used my blood spray to shoot it down. Ah! It tastes horrible now! Ah! Phew! Alright. I hope Fred doesn't notice. I went back to meet up with the seahorse, and when I got there, I saw that he had some other ingredients.
Hey, that's perfect. With this, I can make a super salad.
He placed down a crafting table and combined all of them to make the salad. And as he ate it, Fred had completely upgraded and transformed into a speedster seahorse.
Whoa! Now we're talking. Let's win that blood fossil.
On days 13 to 14, we headed back to the swamp race, and Fred took his place in the starting line.
You're going down, Pipsqueak.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
The bell rang, and the seahorses began to race. The first obstacle they had to overcome was a row of magma blocks. The bubble columns pulled some of the racers down to the floor, but Fred was able to overcome it and speed right through. Yeah!
Out of my way!
They continued to the second obstacle, where they had to clear a huge wall. The big seahorse was able to clear it without a problem, but Fred was just so small. He struggled to get over it. You got this, Fred. Use your head. My words gave him an idea, and he shot out a burst of water downwards that pushed him up and over the wall.
Whoa! Thanks for the help.
Now that he was past it, he was neck and neck with the bully seahorse. On days 15 to 16, the only two left in the race were the two of them, and they were approaching the last obstacle. Fred was then pushed back by the other seahorse. Hey! Hey! He tried his best to recover, but the bully was now too far ahead. It was then that I had an idea. I went up to a tree near the creek and began to use my blood stomp attack to knock it down. It fell with a big crash, causing the creek to get blocked. Because he was so small, Fred had no problem going through the small hole underneath it. But the bigger seahorse was stuck.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
Because of all this, Fred was able to win the race.
And we have our winner. Give it up for Fred the Seahorse.
The crowd cheered as we went up to claim our prize. But before we could, the bully broke down the tree.
You cheater! You don't deserve the prize!
He charged in and pushed us to the side.
See you later, losers!
Hey, give me that fossil back! On days 17 to 18, we followed the bully all the way to a swampy cove. When we went in, we watched as he began to absorb the fossil's power and become a blood seahorse. This isn't good.
With the power of this fossil, I'll have no problem taking you down.
He charged in towards us, making a beeline for Fred. No! Fred, run!
No! Hey, I thought you were mad at me, huh? Well, come and get me!
Ah!
The bully started to rush at him again, and while he was distracted, I took my blood spray and hit him, making him drop the fossil.
Ow!
Once the fossil was on the ground, I quickly swam to it and absorbed its power. I now had 20 hearts, and I upgraded to have huge jaws and a blood chomp.
You wouldn't hurt like a smaller guy, would you?
Rah!
Oh!
With one single bite, I was able to scare the seahorse away.
Hey, thanks for getting him off my back and for helping me win. You deserve that prize just as much as I do.
Thanks. On days 19 to 21, Fred and I made our way back to base. I made sure to build him up a nice river home, fit for a winter. There you go, Fred.
Wow, Fozo! I can't wait to train up and be as strong as you one day.
I can't wait either. I then went over and placed down the next fossil in its place next to the others. Yes, one step closer to reviving the blood beast. As I said this, I heard someone shouting out near the base. Huh? What was that? I went to the noise and saw that a few villagers were gathering wood with blood weapons.
That blood fossil sure makes these weapons sharp. Yep, those mammoths won't know what hit them if they try and mess with us again.
They have the next blood fossil. I should follow them. On days 22 to 26, after following the villagers, I made it to their tundra home. All around were more armed villagers and whole defenses made of blood fossil bones. What the? How did they even make all of this? But that's when I looked over and saw that they held the next blood fossil. Bingo! I charged up and broke through the village wall. But before I could grab the fossil, I was hit back by all the villagers. Yeah!
Stay back, you ugly, gross, stupid beast, you!
Their weapons were insanely strong.
That's right. We used the fossil to make these weapons, and we won't let you or any of your crazy friends take it from us.
Crazy friends? What are you even talking about? But before he could answer, we heard a noise coming from outside the walls.
They're back! Oh no!
All the villagers got ready for battle as I looked out and saw two large mammoths preparing to charge into the village.
You ready to get our baby back, honey?
I'm ready, dear, for Charlie!
This can't be good. On days 27 to 29, the mammoths rammed into the village walls as the villagers tried to fight them back.
Stay away, you stupid mammoth things!
No! We aren't leaving until we have the power of that fossil!
They pushed through though and finally broke down the wall. They then turned their attention towards the fossil and ran right towards it. All right, that's enough. I jumped in and used my blood bite against them, hitting them back.
Wait, the Blood Dinosaur! You should be helping us!
What? Why?
The same cavemen who are hunting you, they took our home and our baby!
We need the power of that fossil to take them back!
Wait, that's why you need the fossil?
And for it, they'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands!
Okay, stop. Hear me out. If I can get the mammoths their home back, then they won't need to attack you anymore.
Oh, Oh, you're right. Do that and we'll give you the fossil, crazy red dino.
All right, I'm on it. On days 30 to 32, after the mammoths told me the location of their home, I made my way to their hidden cave in the tundra. And once inside, I saw that there was no snow or ice in sight. Whoa, it's so warm in here.
Fire!
That's the cavemen. They must be close. I snuck deeper inside before I saw a group of them in a cavern full of lava. This is why it's so warm in here. Across the cave from me, the cavemen were terrorizing the baby mammoth.
No, no, get away from me!
These guys are the worst. Let's fix that. I snuck closer up before jumping out of cover. The cavemen were all scared by my roar, but because it was so loud, the entire place began to shake. Oh no! The cave began to fall apart as lava poured in and started to fill up everywhere.
Fire! Bad!
They left, leaving the baby mammoth in its cage.
Help me!
Hold on, I'm coming! On days 33 to 35, I rushed in, jumping across the lava all the way to the stone. Almost there! When I finally got to the cage, I used my blood bite to safely tear it open for the baby mammoth. Come on, we gotta go! I let the baby in front of me as we jumped all the way back the way I came in. But the exit tunnel collapsed.
No! What do we do?
Using all of my strength, I dashed forward and broke through it this way. With that, the two of us were able to safely make it out and back to the Tundra village.
Oh, my sweet baby. I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, thanks to him.
Always happy to help.
Hey, Dino, we heard what you did. Thank you for finally putting those cavemen in their place. Here, take the fossil.
Yes, I grabbed the next blood fossil, causing me to begin to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and now my body and tail were covered in protective blood spikes. Awesome! Those cavemen won't know what hit them. On days 36 to 39, I returned back to the base with the mammoth family. I made sure to build them a nice and warm den, just like their previous home. There you go. And sorry about kinda caving in your last one.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you could save our baby boy.
Thanks.
With that, I went over and set the next blood fossil in its place next to the others. All right, just a few more to go, and that blood beast is mine. Just then, I heard Brock running up to me in the base.
Fozo! Fozo!
What is it?
I just saw a pack of saber-toothed tigers running by, and from the looks of it, they had one of the blood fossils with them.
Really? Where did they go? After Brock pointed me in the right direction, I headed out to the eroded Badlands. But as I got there, the ground beneath me gave out! I heard deadly growls all around me, and after one slash, I passed out. On days 40 to 44, I awoke and saw that I was in a cage? What's going on?
We captured our next prey. That's what's going on.
What? I looked over and saw the tiger headed over to their leader.
Good warm-up, Tigers, for our annual Blood Moon Hunt. The games will begin shortly, and whoever wins gets this fossil.
There it is. Hey, I broke out of my cage and began to charge right towards it.
Oh no! The big guy escaped! Stop him!
They all charged in towards me and began to slash. But before I could retaliate, their leader dropped in between us.
Someone wants the blood fossil.
Yeah, so hand it over.
Who does this guy think he is?
Silence! Very well. If you want it, then you must prove you're capable in joining our games.
Games? But before he could answer me, a tiny lizard came running past the pack.
Winning the blood hunt is the only way anyone gets the bone. You want entry? Hunt that lizard down!
All right, fine. But it quickly took notice and began to run much faster. Hey, get back here.
You think I want to die?
I began to blast at the lizard with my blood abilities, but his small size made him incredibly hard to hit. Finally, I unleashed my blood roar, but this caused a nearby rock to crumble and fall on top of me. Yeah, I got it. I looked back to see that the pack, though, was still laughing.
Good work, Dino. Come with us.
On days 45 to 47, the saber-toothed pack led me deeper into the Badlands, where tall spires of rocks and mountains made the place a maze. Whoa.
Now, the first part of the festival is about to begin, the hunt.
The tigers around me started to cheer and jump up frantically.
The blood emu only appears on the night of the full moon, so tonight, the objective is to be the first one to find and kill it.
But wait, how do we... But as I said this, the night sky began to turn a dark red, and the moon transformed into a full blood moon.
The night is upon us! Begin!
The entire pack took off and ran into the maze. Wait up! I began to run after them, but I had no idea how to hunt an emu. What do I even do? But suddenly, because of the blood moon, my senses began to heighten. Whoa, now we're talking. And because of this, I could sense a trail leading through the maze. Aha! I got it! I charged down the path, shoving anyone to the side that got in my way.
Yeah! Hey! This festival is supposed to be fun!
By following it, I finally made it to an opening with a large pool of water, and drinking from it was the blood emu. I found you! On days 48 to 52, I chased after the creature as it ran around the large pool. Hey, get back here!
Oh boy, why does this happen every year?
It began to use its long legs to jump up between the rocky platforms in the water and started to scale the cliff. Oh, no you don't. I hurried after it, trying to keep up as we jumped across the platforms.
Hey guys, I found it.
No, it's mine! I roared out at the saber-tooth, which caused the cliff below them to break apart.
Ah, man, now my fur's all wet.
The blood emu made it all the way to the top of the cliff and tried to run away again. But I wasn't gonna let it go so easily and used my new spiked tail to slam onto the ground, which finally took it down. Haha! I did it!
Well, would you look at that? The blood dinosaur is the winner of our hunt.
Yeah, whatever.
So, I can have the fossil now?
Now hold on, Fozo. We must bring the festival to a close. To the temple!
On days 53 to 56, the Sabertooth Pack brought me over to the highest peak in the Badlands, their moon temple. And as we entered inside, their pack leader placed down the fossil in the room.
Now, to bring our festival to a close, the winner must fill the podium with blood from its prey.
I'll do you one better. I focused all of my energy on a powerful blood spray. Because of this, the altar and the entire temple was activated and began to shake. What's going on?
The finale! Our winner must face its inner beast.
Wait, what? Before I could say another word, though, my vision began to blur and I passed out. When I awoke, I was in a strange crimson forest. Is this the inside of my head?
Blood.
Huh? I looked up and saw that floating above me was an entity made completely out of blood?
I need blood.
Oh no! On days 57 and 59, the entity flew around and began to barrage me with deadly blood attacks. It was relentless and attacked me with everything it had. Yeah! I didn't even want to be part of this stupid festival. I just wanted a fossil.
Ha! So you want to revive the great blood beast then? He was able to control his blood rage. Can you?
What are you talking about? But the entity didn't answer and hit me with another attack. Because of this, my blood rage activated again, like it did under the blood moon. You'll pay for that. I rushed in using the blood rage, which empowered each of my attacks. As I tore into the entity, it unleashed another attack though, that knocked me back and down to low hearts. Ah!
I said, control it.
The entity was about to unleash his final hit, but I used my enhanced blood speed to dash below him and take it down before it could. Yes, I did it. With that, my vision returned back in the Moon Temple.
He has done it! The festival has come to a close! And with it, you may take the blood fossil, Fozo.
I did as he said, and as I grabbed it, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and the power and strength to control my blood rage. Yes! On days 60 to 63, I made my way back to base with the saber-toothed tiger pack. Actually, why did you follow me here?
You are clearly the one meant to lead us, the strongest of us all.
Huh, thanks. From there, I built them up a nice Badlands home to make them comfortable. Here you go, and thanks for letting me join the festival.
Thank you for a home. All right, boys, let's hunt!
As they ran around, I went over and placed the next fossil down. All right, 5 down, 1 to go. But as I said this, the ground suddenly began to shake around the entire base. What was that? I explored out to see where the earthquake might have come from and saw that a chunk of strange metal had crash landed nearby.
Greetings, Earthling. My name is Zlorp. I was ejected from my ship by mistake after it started to malfunction because of Earth Specimen 001. Or you might call it a blood fossil.
What? Really? Well, I need to have it, or else our world here is doomed.
Very well. If you can assist me in finding my way back to my ship, then it's all yours. Now, the last place I remember flying was the desert. This way.
The nearest desert is this way.
Oh, yes, of course, Earthling. I have so much to learn from your kind.
On days 64 to 68, I began to help Zlorp in finding his way back to his ship. We headed to the desert, where he last remembered still being aboard, and all that was left there was a trail of metal scraps.
Oh no, these must be parts of my ship. I'm scared to think of what happened to it. Oh, Earthling, this must be one of your most powerful Earth creatures because of its many legs.
Yeah, so that's just a bug. I can literally squash it with my foot. Come on, we should hurry.
Interesting.
As we followed the trail, we saw that the ship was being attacked by a group of angry vultures. Oh no, we need to help. The ship was trying its best to defend with its blasters, but the vultures were just relentless and kept tearing it apart.
Oh no, we need to go save it before it crashes.
I rushed in and began to call out, "Hey, leave that ship alone, or else."
Oh, yeah? And what are you gonna do about it, punk?
I began to use my blood rage and used it to empower my attacks against them. Once I began to fight back, all of them panicked and began to retreat. Yeah, that's what I thought. When they left, Zlorp was able to bring me onto his ship.
Thank you, Earthling. Now, for your reward, the blood fossil. What? I'm terribly sorry, Earthling, but in the ruckus, it seems those vultures took our blood fossil.
Wait, what? What do you mean they took it?
Those stupid things must have only been distracting us so they could snatch it. I'm sorry, Earthling, but if you want it back, you'll have to get it from them.
Can you at least tell me where they might have gone? Suddenly, a map appeared in my hands. Whoa, how did you do that?
Alien technology, duh. If the vultures retreated, they must have returned to their nests. You can find it in the tar pits. That's also where we found the blood fossil.
With that, the alien ship departed and flew off into space. All right, I gotta get the blood fossil before they do anything to it. Using the map that Zlorp showed me, I began to travel across the hot desert until I found the deadly tar pits. where the vultures had their nest. All around it, they had the bones of different animals and dinosaurs that they had scavenged off of. Okay, I don't have a good feeling about this. But just then, I saw the blood fossil sitting on top of one of the nests. Okay, here goes nothing. But as I said this, some of the vultures were flying back to their nest.
So anyways, that's what I said. That's not a chicken. That's not Blood Dinosaur!
I don't get it.
No, you idiot! Look! Get him!
Oh no! They began to chase after me as they threw down trash to try and push me into the tar. Whoa!
Fall in there and you're done for!
All right, enough! I roared out towards the vultures, which caused them to back away. With this power, I can now run to the fossils. Yes! On days 74 to 77, as I rushed in to grab the fossil, I was trapped in a cage. Yeah! At this moment, a bunch of vultures swarmed around, and I was face to face with their leader.
Well, well, well. So you're the big blood dinosaur we've been hearing about recently? I assume you want to get your hands on this.
Yeah, if I don't, then I won't be able to stop the cavemen. It's the last one I need.
Not so fast. The moment you gain this, you could overpower my crew easily. I need to know if you're with us or against us.
If that's so, I'll do anything to prove that I'm one of you.
Anything,
I prepared myself for whatever the boss was about to tell me to do when he suddenly gave me a broom. What?
Go clean up our base. It's a huge mess.
Huh. Well, that was easier than I was expecting. With that, I took my time and began to clean up all of the different bones and trash that was scattered throughout their home. Once I picked up all of the litter, I threw them into the tar pits to dispose of them. All right, I've cleaned up your base. Am I part of the gang now?
You missed a spot.
The vulture pointed across the base, and I saw a last pile of trash, which was on the other side of the tar pits. Aw, man. On days 78 to 80, I went to the tar pits and began to jump across the different bones to get to the other side. As I was trying to get through, though, a few vultures swooped down and started to try to knock me in. Hey, cut it out!
If this is pressuring ya, then you have no chance of being part of our gang!
As I was bouncing on the platforms, I began to spray them with my blood breath, making some of them fly away. But as I did this, one of them came behind me and broke the bone I was on. Whoa! Okay, that was too close. I made the final jump and was able to clean the last spot of trash. Ha! The place is spotless now.
Guess I underestimated you, big guy. You can be a part of the gang now.
All right. But just then, we heard the sound of a bunch of people running. Oh no.
What? I thought you'd be more happy to join us.
Out of nowhere, a huge raiding party of cavemen came into the area and started destroying it. The vultures tried to fight back, but most of them were already exhausted and easily defeated.
Kill them and get that fossil!
On days 81 to 85, when the cavemen charged into the vulture base, they started to take them all out with their massive clubs. No! I went up and slammed into some of the cavemen, hitting them back with my tail. Rah!
Ah! It's the red dino! Get him!
They then all surrounded me and began to slam into me with their weapons. Yeah! There's too many of them! But just then, a gust of wind flung all of them into the tar. Whoa! I looked over and saw the vulture boss was the one who saved me.
Go on, Fozo. Take the fossil and use it to kill these imbeciles!
I'm way ahead of you. I wasted no time and went up to the last blood fossil. I began to upgrade and now had 35 hearts and had huge wings that allowed me to fly around. Yes! The cavemen began to throw their weapons at me, but because I was able to fly, they couldn't reach me.
Oh, gee!
While they were hurting themselves, I started picking them up and dropping them into the tar pits too.
Retreat before we get put in go too! Ah!
all of the remaining cavemen began to run away, leaving the vulture base alone.
Look, kid, I don't know how to thank you. Not only did you prove yourself to be one of us, but you saved us too. From now on, you can count on the Vulture Gang to help you with anything you need.
Thanks. I'll need all the help I can get to stop them once and for all. So, are you in? On days 86 to 90, while I was exiting the desert with the Vulture Gang, one of them called out to the rest of us.
Hey, I see the cavemen over there. I think they're planning something.
What? We took a detour and found the cavemen meeting up in a nearby cave.
All right, men. The Blood Dinosaur must have all the pieces by now. And all we have to do is be ready.
But me don't understand. Isn't that bad?
Shut it! Everything is going according to plan. Now the question is, are you all ready to destroy?
Destroy! Destroy! Destroy!
We've let that overgrown lizard live on for far too long. When we see him next, we will destroy everything in our path to stop him. I won't let him use the legendary dino. We need its power.
Oh, this doesn't look good, Fozo.
Yeah, I don't like it either. We gotta hurry back to the base and get everyone ready. On days 91 to 94, I returned to the base with the Vulture Gang. When we arrived, I immediately started to work on their new home so that they could keep watch. I had made them a huge cactus watchtower. Hope you like it.
We love it! And we'll make sure to keep watch for those pesky cavemen.
I'm counting on it.
Fozo, did you get the final fossil?
Yeah, got it right here.
Then come on, what are we waiting for?
Brock brought me over to the Blood Beast platform, where the last piece went out and placed itself with the others. And as it did, something began to happen. I felt its blood powers infuse into me, making me the most powerful blood dinosaur in the world. Yes! But as the Blood Beast was still being revived, I was hit back by a sudden attack. Yeah! What the? I looked up and saw that the cavemen had snuck into the base.
I'm sorry, Fozo. They're too strong.
Thanks for making this easy for me, you stupid lizard.
What are you talking about? But as I said this, the blood fossil finally reformed into the legendary Blood Beast. And standing in front of him was the caveman.
Oh, great Blood Beast! I was the one to revive you in all your glory! And all I ask is one thing. Destroy the dinosaurs!
On his command, the dinosaur turned his head towards me. Oh no! On days 95 to 99, the Blood Beast began to charge right towards me. But before he could, Brock hit me to the side. Whoa! What are we gonna do?
We gotta deal with that crazy dinosaur before he destroys everything first.
The Blood Beast was about to come back for another charge when the mammoth parents came in and blocked him.
Stay back!
They began to push the beast back together, allowing the saber-toothed pack to attack him from the side.
You may be the dinosaur of legend, but you can't take us all out.
Men! Get them off the Blood Beast! Kill them all!
A group of cavemen, though, came rushing in, trying to stop all of my friends. Oh, no you don't! I leapt in and began to fight as the cavemen recklessly charged into me. But after a few hits, I let out a loud blood roar to take them out. Yes!
Ah, it's too strong!
That's right.
The caveman leader then leapt up and landed on its back.
With this beast, nothing can stop me.
Brock, get everyone out of here! With that, all of my friends escaped from the base. On day 100, I was face to face with the caveman leader on the legendary Blood Beast.
Didn't you hear me, you stupid lizard? You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that. My comment enraged the cavemen, causing them to charge in towards me. I used my blood rage and slammed the ground with my spiked tail, causing the beast to stumble. Afterwards, I then started to bite down into them from the side.
Ah, you dumb beast! Fight back!
The Blood Beast, though, started to bite me back. And even though I was empowered, its legendary attacks were still so strong for me. Ah! He then followed up with a powerful Blood Roar, hitting me head on.
That's right. Die just like your father did. By my hands!
I could feel my blood boil as I focused my blood powers on my own roar. It hit the Blood Beast, knocking the caveman right off of his back. Hey, knock it off! I revived you, not him. He's lying to you. The Blood Beast understood and looked towards the caveman.
What? No! No! You obey me!
Not anymore. Together, the two of us let out a final blood roar that struck the caveman leader, taking him down for good. And just like that, the prehistoric world could finally live in peace.